And the one who matters the most is a man by the name of Jesus. This is his story.
What happened with Travis Greene that made him write this first book, if you will, and what was that process like for you?
Yeah, so, the idea and the revelation of Are You Praying for the Wrong Thing was something that was just transformative for me. And I felt as if, man, this could help a lot of people. I don't think there's many things more discouraging than an unanswered prayer. And once I figured out what was the delay? Why are my prayers going unanswered? I found out that I wasn't just waiting on God, but God was waiting on Travis, and so that's what I'm talking about in the book. Many times we're praying for miracles when we should be praying for management. Many times we're praying for stuff, we should be praying for strategy. Praying for more people as I was when I should have been praying for better processes. So that's what the whole concept of this came from. And like I said, it's changed my life, it's changed my wife's life, it's changed our leaders, it's changed Forward City Church in Columbia, South Carolina, the church that we pastor. And now with thousands of people picking it up, I'm believing that it'll change their lives as well.
Do you think Christians undervalue the power of prayer?
Yes, I think we don't recognize how strong prayer is, but at the same time, I think we have been we bought into really a misconception as well of what prayer is. Prayer is not, this is a quote from the book, but prayer without preparation is just wishful thinking. If you have prayer without a plan, then you're just really just saying, God, if you'll just do this, everything will be better. And, it's very difficult to find miracles in the Bible that did not have some sort of human involvement. And so I think as much as we do pray, we also should be asking God, what are ways that I can be prepared for the things that I'm praying for?
So where do you personally recall praying for the wrong thing?
Oh, man, for me, this entire thing was birthed years ago. I think we were in our second year of Forward City Church, and I was given a tour, if you will, of a very small church called Elevation Church in Charlotte, North Carolina. And I was looking at some of their properties, and I remember having this feeling like, man, they have so much. Man, we're 90 minutes up the road and we're struggling. We're lacking resources, we're lacking people, we're lacking finances, we're lacking property. Like, come on, like, be fair, just share a little. Man, if you'll share 1/10 of what they have, we'll be all right. And I remember just having this conversation with God in my heart, and the Lord asked me a question. He said, what would you do with $1 million? In other words, what would you do with more? And I didn't have an answer for it. And until we're actually able to answer that, why is it checking our motives? Are your motives even pure to why you want what you want? Then secondly, for what? Is there a plan for the thing that you're asking for? And when you get those things together, man, I'm telling you, you'll be surprised by the blessings that God has in store for you.
So what's your prayer for this book? Asking the question, are you praying for the wrong thing?
My prayer for this book, honestly, is that it touch lives and that it help people be able to finally hold in their hands what they've been holding in their heart. That's honestly my prayer for it. Whether it's 10 copies sold or 10 million sold, I just really want people to be blessed by it. I feel like the concepts found here has helped me get from a place. I know what it's like. I wrote it from a place of burden. I know what it's like to be frustrated, to be discouraged, to have this God-given desire, right? And that makes you feel like you're a little crazy or make you look a little crazy because it's not happening as quick as you think it should happen. And so for me, I remember what it's like. I never really want to forget what it's like to, man, God, you said this, where are you? I know what that feels like. And the burden of that is really what this book was written, that, man, God showed me some things in that valley that changed my life. It turned my frown into a smile. It turned my weeping into rejoicing, not on the mountain, but even in the valley. I found joy in the valley. I found contentment in the valley. I found success in the valley because success is obedience. I found fulfillment there. And then through that fulfillment, little by little, I start to see the manifestation. And the goodness of God is that, man, you just look up and it's there. It's what the promise that God gives in 2 Kings chapter 3. He says, make this valley full of ditches. He said, you won't see the wind, you won't see the rain, but I'm going to fill it up.